Hey yo, what up everybody? Welcome to my video. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about, are you a citizen? All right? I got to be mindful on how I say things on TikTok, because TikTok, they be taking people's videos down. So let's get into it, guys. So we're going to be talking about this today. This is a book from Howard Friedman. He wrote back in 1991. And I'm going to be reading a little bit from this book. So let's get into it. The three branches of constitutional republic and one branch of legislative democracy are both called the United. One is a federal and the other one is continental. All right. If you say that you are a citizen with a small c, now there's a big difference. You got the state citizen and with the capital C, and then you got the U.S. citizen with a small c. Big difference. The small c means subject, you know what I'm saying, to the rules and regulations of the GOV, you know what I'm saying. Then you got the state citizen who governs themselves, king, who are king, queen, royalty, and whatnot. So that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? State citizens don't pay taxes on anything. Don't pay taxes from the job. Don't pay taxes on purchases, you know what I'm saying? They're tax exempt from all of that, you know what I'm saying? So if you say you're a citizen, which are you referring to? Anyone who lives under the District of Columbia is a, and you can read that for yourself, with a small c. The remaining population in the 50 states is a national citizenry of the nation. We are domiciled in various sovereign states, protected by the constitutions of the states from any direct rule of Congress over us. In a democracy, anyone who lives in those states known as Washington, D.C., Guam, Puerto Rico, and any of the other federal held territories is a citizen of the. So, my question to you guys, were you born in Washington, D.C.? Were you born in Guam, Puerto Rico? Were you born in any of those other countries? 9 times out of 10, most of you guys are going to say no. Know what I'm saying? All those rules and regulations that they put out only applies to the District of Columbia, Guam, Puerto Rico, and any other federal held territory by them. So none of those rules and regulations apply to you. So we must be careful with our choice of words. We are not subject to Congress. Congress has exclusive rules over a given territory, and we are not part of that territory. All right. When did Congress get the authority to write the Internal Revenue Code? It is found in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17 of the Constitution. To pass that law, they only needed a majority vote. There is no other way that they could pass laws directly affecting individuals. Title 26, the Internal Revenue Code, was passed as law for another nation. But Title 26 is not consistent with the Bill of Rights. If you try to fight the IRS, you have no rights. The code does not give you any of your constitutional rights. It simply says you failed to file an income tax form. You failed to perform some specific manner. All right? Remember, under common law, you are free to do whatever you want as long as you do not infringe upon life, liberty, or property of anyone else. If you do not want to perform, you do not have to. The only way you can be compelled to perform under the Constitution is in continental United States, is if you have entered a contract. This is why you got to sign everything. Parking tickets. They want you to sign. You know what I'm saying? All these things they want you to sign because you're entering into contracts. But if you are not under a contract, you cannot be compelled to perform. How can you be compelled to file an income tax form or any form? All right. So we're gonna go into some more. When Congress works for the Republic, every law it passes must be in harmony with the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. But when Congress works for the legislative democracy, any law it passes becomes law of the land. Remember, Congress has exclusive legislative control over federal territories. If you are charged with willful failure to file an income tax 1040 form, that is a law for a different nation. You are a non-resident alien to that nation. It is a foreign corporation to you. It is not the Republic of the continental United States coming after you. It is a foreign nation, the legislative democracy of a foreign nation coming after you. All right. If you get a notice of deficiency from the the IRS, it is a presentment from the federal United States. So then you can use the UCC to dishonor it. And we're going to go into part 2 on how to dishonor presentments. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is a contract, guys. Take care. Peace. This is part 1.